Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the fabulous OG&E Coliseum, the home of Reining. And we are here at the Hart Trailer Sports Desk. I'm Steve Ross. We are in the second day of the first go-round of the NRHA Futurity, and it's starting to take shape. We're about halfway through the 300-plus horses that are competing for those 75 spots in the semifinals. From that, we'll take the top 30 plus ties into a one clean slate finals on Sunday night. You don't want to miss that. You can watch all the action live on the NRHA's website. We're live streaming all the action. I'll be bringing you the commentary along with the finals on Friday and Saturday night. But first, let's catch up on a little bit of what's happened today and some of the highlight runs we've seen here in the second section of the first go-round. The first Maverick colt at the show pen, I believe this is the first Maverick colt that was born. This is Maverick Buzz the Tower. I love that name, and who else would ride him but Casey Deary, 223.5. That puts him tied atop the leaderboard currently with Jason Van Landingham and Gunzar Vintage, and this is what we expected out of the Mavericks. Really expressive, a lot of stop and turn, and you know, Casey just has such a calendar in his head to peak these horses right at this time of year. And it looks like Maverick Buzz the Tower is one you're really going to watch for. Looks like Casey's got two solidly in the finals. Another guy they can't have a finals without, the man in the green shirt, was good today. This is Sean Flaherty. He showed Murata's Shine Prize to a score of 223, and I got Sean's reaction when he came out. Really happy with this horse, how he showed, but he thinks there's a little more left in the tank. If anybody knows how to pallet a Palomino to the championship here at Oklahoma City, it's Sean. You think about those horses like Wimpy's Little Step, RC Fancy Step, Wimpy's Little Chick. Don't know if this one's in that league yet, but boy, he's put himself in a position to be. And it was a really electric run for Sean. Talk about up-and-comers. This guy has been the buzz of the Futurity, a guy that's really establishing himself in his own right as a professional. Rodrigo Nieves trains out of the Lawrence Ranch there in North Texas. And this was a vintage kiss, 223, one that electrified the small but enthusiastic crowd. And you can see why with these maneuvers. There's another one that punched his ticket to the semifinals, and you sure hope we see these great horses come Sunday night. You hope they can dodge all the raindrops, and we see the most talented 30 horses there. Here's Gennaro Lendi. He's my neighbor, a native of Italy, obviously, has relocated there to Gordon Quarter Horses in Scottsdale. And boy, Gennaro's horses have all looked good this week. Hollywood Stops was a 222.5, another homebred there, and a really nice horse. Gennaro always makes this look so easy. He was accurate throughout this run, really put together a nice pattern and got a lot done, you'll see in this last stop. Just such a physical stopper. So another horse and rider team that will comfortably, I'll say, project into the semis. Here's a royally bred one here, a gunner out of Spook and Jules, I believe, or one of that great family. This is Arno Honstetter. And Jules' Big Shot was a 222, and I saw plus ones all over this pattern. You know, got a little carried away there, got his feet shut off in time, but Jules' Big Shot looking in a little bit at the end of that may have cost him a little. Boy, if you look at the raw maneuvers on this one, though, this horse did a ton, and it looks like there is a ton left in the tank. Just exactly what you'd expect out of this combo. I believe Spook and Jules the Dam. I'm sure I'll be corrected on that. But great breeding combination, great horse and rider combination, and a great result. Let's just kind of take a cursory glance at the leaderboard. As I said, currently our leader is Gunzar Vintage and Jason Van Landingham, tied with Maverick Buzz the Tower and Casey Deary. They both sitting up there with a 223.5. So the scores have been good. I counted, I believe, already 30 horses at 220 or better in that neighborhood. Right now, I'm thinking for these level 4 riders, you've got to feel like you're going to want to be a 218 or better to be comfortable. That's not a bubble projection. That's just a real early look at where you may have to be. In the lower levels right now, If you look down in the level 1, currently our leader is Nike Bell. We just saw that run. Holy Smokes, I'm Dizzy, owned by Nancy Clembus. That was a score of 219. Mind you, that's just in the level 1. In the level 2, we go up to Rodrigo Nieves, a run we just saw with a Vintage Kiss. 223 in the level 2. That's going to be formidable. Remember, they will have a finals too, but those riders that also qualify for the level 4 will simply show Sunday night. They will not show Sunday morning in the level 1, 2, and 3 finals. So that will not be decided until it is over. Then, as we mentioned, leading the level 4, Gunsar Vintage and Maverick Buzz the Tower. There's a lot left to happen. I would encourage you to keep up on the NRHA's website. You can see all the action, and you can rewind it. They've really taken the webcast to the next level. I look forward to bringing you the non-pro finals Saturday night, and the open finals come Sunday afternoon, I believe 5 o'clock. We have those slated for. We're going to be joined by Luca Fapani tomorrow right here on the Hart Trailer Sports Desk. He's got 2 already safely in and 1 more to show tomorrow. Get that young trainer's perspective on what it's like trying to dodge all the raindrops and get one of your horses into that level 4 semifinals. Until then, this has been Steve Ross, the NRHA Sports Desk, brought to you by Hart Trailers, saying so long, everybody.